a useful fighter.
He can learn Wood Hammer.
Turtonator, I like Turtonator.
I don't like his mouth.
Is it an undermouth?
No, it's... I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, this is Turtonator. I think he's cool. He's got a cool shape to him. He looks threatening even when he's facing away from you, which is cool. But he also only faces away from you.
His gimmick is that he has an explode. He has a unique move that doesn't explode. Shell Trap. If you're hit by a physical move, it'll do a ton of... basically, you prepare to be attacked, and if you are attacked, you'll do huge damage.
Which means in meta, it's never going to work because they'll just not attack you.
Well, potentially. They can't defeat you if they never attack.
Yeah, but you have so many power points on that. And there are 4 different attack slots you can use. The only thing that they could do is if Turtonator is slower or is faster, you may not be able to get to, but its speed is 36.
Well, look at it. It's a turtle.
Yeah, but there are turtles that are much faster than rocks.
Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan. Thanks to Mega Evolution, his child grows. But the child is only good at fighting and nothing else. Its mother feels uneasy about its future.
Here's Togedemaru. It's the most recent Pikachu.
It's okay. It looks different
cute.
from all the others.
It's a roly-poly Pokemon.
Has Iron Barb, which is unique. You take damage if you hit it, basically.
And then Mimikyu, which is kind of the most famous from this generation. It's probably the second mascot after Rockruff.
It might be the. Disguise is a great ability.
As long
the
as
first
you
attack
prepare.
against it will do no damage.
Yeah, but again, in the meta, that's probably not all.
No, in the meta, that's huge. You get a free hit.
Oh, I guess would that be able to dodge a Stealth Rock?
No, I don't think it would. But a hit that would just no. All right, let's say Mimikyu can take 2 good hits. Now it can take 3 because of disguise. That greatly increases longevity. Basically, if your opponent is just sweeping through you, they built up so they have a dragon that's used Dragon Dance a few times. That's too strong and fast. It's just one-shotting everything on your team. No matter how strong it is, it can't one-shot Mimikyu because disguise.
Now that said, Mimikyu doesn't look like this. Nobody knows what Mimikyu looks like.
And people have seen it. They just died from fright.
Yeah. It won't. It wants the adoration of Pikachu, but hates Pikachu, so that's why it dresses like Pikachu. Oh, it has busted form as well.
When its disguise is broken. It's kind of funny. Spellbound by the length of its horn and the beauty of its fins, many strange trainers raise Goldeen, and nothing but Goldeen.
Yeah,
I've seen people do it with Magikarp. I've never seen just Goldeen trainers. Who are these strange people? Trainers who are crazy for seeking are divided into horn enthusiasts and fin enthusiasts.
Yep.
The 2 groups do not get along.
Yeah, they don't get along. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Here's Brooksish. It's based on a Picasso trigger, and it looks like a clown in its shiny form.
Dazzling prevents the opponent from using moves with increased speed priority. That is...
So it can't use quick attack, basically.
Yeah, it's...
Its speed's 92,
yeah,
so it can get some
attacker.
use of it. But yeah, it's based on a clown trigger, which is a pretty scary little hunting critter. My dad used to have a clown trigger that kept trying to jump out of the tank, and I think killed itself because it jumped behind the tank, and Dad wasn't home when it did it.
Why would it do that?
It just would jump out of the tank. It just did it. It doesn't call SOS very often.
Well, it should have.
Here's Drampa, which is the grandpa dragon.
Which is
Pokemon.
A really silly name.
It's based on more of a Chinese dragon design, or what is it, a luck dragon?
Well, no, it's based off of an Eastern dragon.
Yeah,
a luck dragon is just from a single medium.
Oh, yeah.
It's just from the Neverending Story.
Yeah, Neverending Story. Yeah. It's... it's pretty close in design, though, specifically to the luck dragon. Look at it.
Yeah. Or apparently Mr. Mime is kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
It creates invisible walls with this pantomiming. If you don't act impressed, it'll attack you with a double slap.
Yeah.
So if you're not impressed, it'll just beat you up.
Okay. What was Turtonator is slower than an anchor.
Hey, it's a quick anchor.
Delmise.
Demise has the interesting trait of basically being able to have stab steel moves while not being a steel type. Because it basically is an honorary steel type.
Increase the power of steel. Well, not quite. It's about half the strength of a
No,
stab.
stab is 50% boost.
Oh, I thought it was doubled.
Only on Pokemon with the adaptability ability.
Oh.
There are a lot of ghost. Each of the new...
So it's basically a triple. It's the only triple type.
Basically. The last 2 generations have each added 2 grass ghost families, which is really interesting.
But yeah, Delmise, I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, is pretty cool. I really like the idea of a haunted ship anchor and ship wheel. I think it's a really cool idea for a ghost Pokemon. I think it's executed well. Technically, it could be 4 different types. It is 3 of them, but technically it could be 4, because it could also be water very easily.
Oh, well, it's underwater, so
Yeah.
yes.
It could very easily have been water.
Spooky anchor. But yeah, the anchor is not the Pokemon. It is the moss.
Yeah. But it's controlling the wheel and the anchor is what's going on. And it's a pretty cool design. I like it. And I think it has a nice name, even if I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, Electabuzz. This is interesting. Half of all sudden blackouts are caused by Electabuzz gathering at electric power plants and gobbling up electricity. In the next game. While it's often blamed for power outages, the truth is the cause of outages is more often an error on part of the electric company.
They're blaming Electabuzz. This is the line that Shin likes less the longer it goes on.
No. That is...
Oh, no, it's the middle form you don't like.
Yeah, it's
that's right.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's Boober.
So this
I
is...
forgot about Boober.
Yeah, this is Jangmo. Jangmo here is a fighting dragon fighting dragon baby, so it's only dragon. And then it becomes fighting here.
Awkward teen.
Hakamuo, which has
I like the name.
Chains, chainmail armor, scale mail armor body as a body. It can have the bulletproof type, and then it becomes Komo, which is like a scale mailed samurai kind of outfit going on. And I think they're all pretty cool line. It's definitely a dragon trio. It has some nice design features.
I think it's well made for a fighting type dragon.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say is it's not my favorite because I like the cuter dragons more, but for what it's doing, it does a good job. Tapu Koko, one of the 4 gods of the islands. Its shiny is super nice. This is the electric
Spirit Gorilla.
Yeah, this is the electric spirit. It is
the Spirit Gorilla.
It is what are you talking
Just
about?
One of the not game theories about Sun and Moon before they came out, the significance of Tapu Koko trying to translate, and one of their translations was Spirit Gorilla.
If you say so.
And each Tapu has its own unique ability.
This is the land spirit Pokemon, but it is electric, not land.
It also can
ground,
fly.
Not ground, and yeah, it can fly. You're gonna have to just tell me those because I'm not gonna go looking for every single one of them.
That's the only one.
What's Tapu Koko's ability?
Electric Surge activates electric terrain
here.
when you send it in.
Oh, I thought you meant attack.
No.
This is Tapu Lele, Shin's favorite, if I remember correctly.
No, the card game ruined it.
Why?
Just because every deck needs to have a Tapu Lele GX in it.
So?
I don't like the idea of staple cards that every deck needs.
Dude, Shin is such a hipster.
No, because I want my deck to...
You can have things that other people like or need, and it still be a thing you like.
I don't even like it, though.
Oh, I thought you did like it.
No, I like Tapu Feeny.
Oh, Feeny, that's right. Okay, so this is Tapu Lele.
I'm not just like it because I'm just like it because it's something I don't really like, but I feel like I need to have.
Psychic Terrain is a really boring name. So is Electric Terrain, for that matter.
It's a moon.
Yeah, but doesn't it cause an effect for 5 turns?
It does something for 5 turns. I don't know.
So this is the land spirit Pokemon for they're each specific to an island, right?
They're like the guardian spirits of the
Yeah, of each island.
Yes.
Which one's Coco, the island? What's it called? Or do you know the island names?
I know there's Pony Island, which is the last one.
And it has nothing to do with the awesome game Pony Island. This is Tapu Lele. It's the land spirit of psychic fairies. Something different Pokemon. Psychic fairy is probably a pretty good typing, except that it's really vulnerable to fighting.
No, it's not.
Oh, really resistant to fighting. It's really
that's
vulnerable.
a problem, being resistant to fighting.
It's vulnerable to ghost. Yeah, its only weaknesses are steel and ghost. It only has 2 weaknesses.
Eevee. Its genes are easily influenced by its surroundings. Even its face starts to look like that of its trainer.
Good. And then there's Tapu Bulu, which is the grass fairy.
He'll beat you up.
Grass fairy, not nearly as good of a typing because it has super weakness to poison. Again, its shiny is pretty cool. I like that shiny. Look.
Yeah, they're all shinies are pretty good. Capcom All Staff.
And here's Shin's favorite, Tapu Feeny. It has a really nice shiny too.
They all do.
They have an all shinies are nice, or whatever you said. It's Tapu Rehide in
that's strange.
Japanese. But it looks like Tapu Rehire. So these are the legendaries of
If one
this.
fires you, it's okay. You can be rehired.
Yeah. They are. Let's see. Is this a really good typing? This typing is. No, it has 3 weaknesses, so it's okay. Water fairy is okay.
Porygon was built 20 years ago by scientists who dreamed of exploring space. Their dreams have yet to come true. What does that have to do with anything?
And then here's Cosmog, also known as
pom-poms.
Nebby. It gets in the bag, but only sometimes.
The problem is it keeps getting out of the bag.
Its shiny looks identical. And then it can become the super legendaries, but you don't actually have to deal with that part to get the super legendaries.
It's a legendary. I don't know how you even get a Cosmog or a Cosmoem.
And this is Cosmoem, which is the evolved form of Cosmog. It is a shiny gem. And then this hypothetically evolves into either Solgaleo, who Shin thinks it's funny, but I think that shiny actually looks really nice.
I like how you knew what I was laughing at.
This is Solgaleo. It is the Sunne Pokemon.
Sunne. It's the
it's
hipster sun.
It's
Pokemon.
the daylight Pokemon. This is the only thing that really makes Sun and Moon themed like Sun and Moon, since they don't have Solrock, they don't have Lunatone, they don't have Cresselia, they don't have the Clefairy
line.
line.
Sun Cresselia.
They don't have
Clefairy.
They don't have Sunkern or
Kabuto is a really
Sunflora.
interesting one.
They don't have there's another day and night set before Lycanroc.
Apparently,
what's the other one?
Ever since second Gen 2, every now and then there's a place mentions that apparently living Kabuto have been found, so they're not actually extinct. They're living fossils. They're just super rare. I didn't know that.
And you can never catch them.
No, they're that rare.
I guess it's less of one, but Aurora's kind of counts because you can only see it at night. The Aurora Borealis.
Kabutops.
But there's another set I'm missing that's a day and night themed Pokemon set that is not in Sun and Moon. The only other ones that are really day and night themed besides Lycanroc, Solgaleo, and Lunala is you can get any Eevee evolution you want still.
Yes, the Eevees have Sun and Moon.
They do. Even though you don't use the Sunstone and the Moonstone for the 2 that are day and night themed. There's another one that I can't remember from Kalos here. I guess Heliolisk and Helioptile kind of.
I mean, they're solar powered.
And they're sun. But that's not the ones I'm thinking of. Hang on. Garvink, Mara. Galgi, Binacle, Slurpuff. Carnage, Bango, Use Beaker Ninja.
Apparently, Dratini shed is used to make boots. That's fine.
Well, at least they don't kill them.
Yeah, it's just because apparently Dratini they shred. Yeah, them skater Dratinis.
Yeah, they're just badass.
Yes, apparently Dratini shed almost daily. So apparently, that's
they can just be collected.
So yeah, if you catch a Dratini, you just have so many boots.
Yeah. Alvantula, Lomomola. Uniclus, Steerling. Zero, Archaeops, Garbodor, Turtoga.
Oh, Dragonite.
Sigilif. What?
This Pokemon saved a shipwrecked man.
Yeah.
Take him to a remote island, a paradise occupied solely by Dragonite.
Yeah.
Apparently there's just Dragonite Island somewhere.
And one man.
It's an awkward... It's a strange place.
Until he died, because he got old.
No, then he was he was actually...
He died and became Dragonite.
Yeah. Or he became Dragonite.
There's another one I was just thinking of earlier that is a day and night themed set that is in one of the later gens that also is not available in...
Hoot and Lediba?
No.
Are only available in the day and night?
No, themed like to do with sun or moon specifically and aren't in sun and moon. It's driving me crazy though, and I care.
I don't think it's... I think you're wrong.
Carnage, Spritzy, Slurpuff, Inkay, Malamar, Dragalaxy, Helioptile, Tyrantrum, Lefkey, Phantom, Poltergeist, Avalagnar, Bat,
Urbanheim,
Vilton. I can't think of what it is. But there's another... There's like 6 or 7 times they've done things that are sun-themed and moon-themed throughout the series. And only like 2 of them are in sun and moon, which I think is stupid. You'd think they would at least bring those back because that's the theme you're going with. You can just put them in one route. That's all you have to do. You can't shrug at that. You complain about bottom mouth.
Undermouth.
Whatever. Lunala has a great shiny.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like Lunala more than Solgaleo, only a little bit because I like cats more than I like bats. But Lunala's design is super, super nice, and I'm really drawn to things that relate to stars.
I wish it had feet.
And things like that. But it can fly forever. It doesn't have to touch the ground.
I mean, I guess a ghost.
Ghost Psychic, if I remember, has the huge drawback of being double weak against Ghost and Dark.
It does.
Which is a pretty bad drawback, but it's immune to normal and fighting.
And
it's resistant to Psychic.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not Dark. No. It's immune to Superman.
But yeah, it evolves technically from Cosmo Imp, but you don't get
I don't know how it works. It might work. I don't know how, though.
And then you have the Mega Beasts, or whatever, Ultra Beasts.
That one is an evil hat.
This is Nihiligo. It is a jellyfish, but its type is rock poison because the Ultra Beasts are weird.
Yes, it is the parasite Pokemon, and all Ultra Beasts need to have the same ability for some reason.
This one combines with the crazy lady, and she tries to destroy the world with it.
No, it makes a nice hat.
It does, but it's super weak against ground.
You would be too if you were a jellyfish.
And then you have Buzzwole, which to me is the dumbest name. I get what they're going for, but you're referencing...
Shiny Buzzwole is a meme.
You're referencing a dated meme that will become dated in the game series, and you're still going to have that in there. Although it's called Massifoon in Japanese.
When it's shiny, it's weird.
Yeah, it looks like it had like a... You know, like in Sonic when you adjust the palettes with some of the glitches and things start looking really, really weird?
Yes.
That's what it looks like. It looks like there's some sort of palette error with what's going on. This is Buzzwole. It is a bug, and it actually is bug type. It is bug and fight type. It just called it fight here. It's Skronk. It is very muscle, and its attack is actually high because it's a late game thing, and you have to catch like so many of these different Ultra Beasts.
4 Buzzwoles, I think.
Yeah, you have to catch them for part of the plot of the game.
It is weird.
And then you have Fermosa, which is I think one of Shin's favorite Ultra
No.
Beasts.
It's the alternative to Buzzwole. It's also bug fighting, but it is very fast.
Is this in
Very dangerous.
like in one game you have to catch one, in the other game you have to catch the other?
Yes.
Or? Okay, yeah, this is Fermosa.
Most of the Ultra Beasts are like version exclusive. Nihilego isn't.
It is the Lysome Pokemon? Lysome Pokemon?
It's a roach.
Yeah, it is a roach. It is waifu roach.
Yes, it's wearing like a black bodysuit when it's shiny.
It's wearing like leather.
It will mess you up. Its stats
Leather.
are scary, I recall.
Yeah, it's super weak to flying. Yeah, it has 137 attack, special attack, and 151 speed.
Yeah, it'll.
So as long as you can somehow get in the first attack and you get it typed right.
Yeah, Pheromosa is horrendously strong. Oh yeah, whenever it knocks out a Pokemon, its highest stat increases. Beast boost.
Oh, so its speed just gets faster and faster the longer it goes.
Or stronger and stronger, depending on which is higher. So it's...
Well, its speed is its highest.
Yes, but depending on how you raise it, you could get its other stats higher. But
Oh.
It's pretty frightening.
Yeah.
It doesn't call for help.
Is it metagame used a lot?
I mean, it has to be with that kind of power. Let's see.
And then Xurkitree, which has a clever name.
It's an electric tree.
It is not a grass type because again,
It's
the
made of
Ultra Beasts are weird.
Yeah, Pheromosa is uber tier.
Okay.
No,